We are live! God, that was very much Julia Child right there.
I love watching her videos.
Huh?
I love watching her videos.
Oh, Julia Child?
Yeah.
You ever see, was it Dan Aykroyd doing her on Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Oh, I cut the tickets out of my feet. Blood's everywhere. It's pretty crazy. For a winning deal, make it dish. Don't just wish, make it dish. All right. Earl changes. He doesn't say oil changes, his Earl changes.
That's like, I love listening to Jim talk with his accent. He says cat.
Well, today would be Rich, but Rich is on assignment.
Okay.
Which means Victoria is here. And Rich, it pops in already in the room because they've got to change the Earl on your camera. The Earl?
Are we backwards?
I don't know.
It's so annoying when you do that.
I think he's still
under the influence.
Yeah, from his surgery. He just had surgery on his back. So why he's not here, I don't know. It's not like it was like serious and crap, but
no, it's not serious at all.
No. He should have been here.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rich. Thanks.
Oh wait, wasn't he supposed to help you move? I mean,
yeah.
He should be
nothing.
carrying stuff.
I know. He should have been. He's had a couple of days to recover.
Yeah.
But no. You sound like your mics aren't picking up. Okay, this is, are we going to have one of these days already? Let's see. How about now? Are they better there? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3 4. Oh, okay. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. Hey, Linda. All right, people are filing in.
There you go.
Rich says he's sorry. Rich, don't be sorry, for Christ's sake.
Oh my God.
So I got Victoria here. Who needs you?
I'm not quite as bald as he is, but my hair's pretty short.
So we're still trying to sell a whole bunch of crap that we have here.
Yes.
And so we still have a bunch of stuff. Yesterday, a lot of people stopped by.
Oh, good.
And picked up, some stuff that they because for being here for 6-7 years, you accumulate a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And
I know about stuff.
Do you? Do you have a lot of stuff?
We have a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just, after, like I said, 6.5, 7 years, you accumulate things. And when you have space, like we have here,
right,
you just keep accumulating stuff because there's room.
It's not stuff. It's treasures. It's it's stuff you're gonna use someday.
You got sidewalk chalk, for crying out loud. That's stuff. Yeah.
Love sidewalk chalk. My husband bought our granddaughter this huge box of it. It's like 144 colors and there's sparkly stuff. Oh,
really?
Yeah. Fun.
Sidewalk chalk is great because you can just wash it off.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like dust.
Lots of fun.
Going. So I have a whole bunch of that stuff. I still have a ton of T-shirts. I got tables. I don't know. It just goes on and on and on. I had an elliptical. And,
Did you get?
Yeah, the elliptical. Yep.
Oh,
we got rid of it.
good.
Along with that because I had it. It was that and a treadmill. Got rid of both.
Oh,
so
good.
yep. So a family came and picked them up.
Awesome.
Over the weekend, and they're fine. They just obviously I don't use it.
Right.
So anyway. All right, so it looks like the microphones are sounding better. People are happy about that.
Yay.
How about those Lady Wolverines? Scott says he's speaking to, of course, the volleyball team. They are undefeated.
Oh, great.
They're 5-0. They've only lost, I think, one game, one set or whatever. The entire season.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, one game. So is it one game? Is that the right terminology?
Go girls.
So they beat Ledyard yesterday.
Awesome.
So they're 5-0 on the year, and this team is something else. It is something else. I think they're streaming it on GSPN. Yeah, they dropped one set to Lyman, and that's it. But so you figure out of 15 sets, they've won 14 out of 15.
That's awesome.
So yeah, they've done very, very well. Let me go back. I have actually all of the stats. Let's see. All right, let's see. Coranda Ruggiero, 22 assists, 3 kills, 5 aces, 7 digs, and 1 block. That's a night. Abby Matheson, 11 kills, 10 digs, 2 aces, 2 blocks. Michaela Nielsen, 3 kills, 3 blocks. Emily Avilas, 15 digs, 1 ace. And Ruby Logan, 9 digs. So they won 25-22, 25-20, and then 25-12.
Wow.
So in the third set, Ledyard went, no mas. No mas. So very, very good. Very good to the Wolverine girls. The Wolverine boys doing very good as far as football. Well, they had a heck of a game against Weaver in Hartford.
Hartford.
Do you know who the what the mascot is for Weaver?
No.
What rhymes with Weaver?
Beaver?
Weaver Beavers.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. A high school boys team, their mascot is a beaver. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, yeah. So we were making a bunch of references.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Like the Wolverines won 60-24. So, of course, a couple of times I had to
eat that beaver.
No. We didn't go there. No.
Oh.
No, we went to I said, well, I did. The worst I went was the Wolverines were a little hard on the Beavers last night.
There you go.
So
see?
yep. And they were.
That's bad.
The Weaver Beavers uncovered they recovered a fumble, and I went, they're a bunch of eager beavers.
And you will not be welcome back to Weaver.
And I was so like, oh my God, after them, thinking,
so many jokes.
I know, you just could have gone on and on and on. I was talking to somebody after the game, and all they said is I was laughing like a 5th grader.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Oh, but the lovely Melissa, we live together.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay, you did.
I do.
Did you know? And I didn't know this, but Avon, though they are the winged beavers.
Oh, Jesus.
Beavers need wings, apparently.
Oh my.
How does that happen?
Oh,
yeah, the winged beavers.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah.
Avon is the winged beavers.
Little bits of information you never knew you needed to know.
Hey, Donna, what's up? I know. You got to come over here, though.
Hi. Good morning.
So here, let's set you up here.
Victoria?
We're talking about beavers right now.
I only got a couple of minutes. We got pantry today.
Oh. Okay. So, Yeah, hold on. We're gonna halt everything right now. Hold on. Donna Langlois is here from the food pantry, and how do we do this? I forget. What you bought a T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
You bought a T-shirt, and we said, okay, the money's gonna go to the food pantry.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you.
I thought you were gonna. Not the picture.
I'm gonna pay you for that. I gave him $40.
Jesus, I'm not giving everything to the.
I gave him $40 for the food pantry, and you're gonna get yours.
Well, St. Mary's Food Pantry, thanks you.
Very good.
And thanks SNSN Radio.
No, thank you, dude. Thank you.
problem.
You're a really good part of the community. It's
Well, you're a good friend too.
well,
Aw.
thank you. I appreciate it. As are you. And it's funny because you hear people that say, "I'll do this," or "I'll do that," or "I'll do this," or "I'll support." And guess what? They don't. This guy does.
Right.
He does. He just, and that's real. And you don't. Not everybody's like that.
I know.
So it's really, really good.
Anyway, today's pantry is from 10 to 11 to 3 to 4 right here at St. Mary's
Mhm.
for those in need. And thank you for all our supporters too. I want to mention them because I'm just a volunteer there, but we have a lot of great people that help support in this town.
Yeah.
So
And that's good. I'm not saying everybody's, whatever, but there are a lot of people that say, "Yeah, I'll be there," and they're not there.
Yeah.
But do you want to know that? You want to mention anybody in particular, or?
well, I would have to name them all. So
So the people.
Next time, bring a
we
list.
and we have over 30 volunteers.
Very nice.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
They come different days of the week, and then we have our pantry days where we have a good sized group that come.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then we have our days when we get deliveries, and we'll get maybe 8 or 10 guys show up for that, and ladies. So we have a good group,
Very good.
That's nice.
Very good.
great group of people.
So now, is there any qualification that, or do people need to show documentation or anything to go to the food bank or the pantry or?
Well, when they drive through the first time, they're given a form because they're technically supposed to meet a certain income level
Okay, yeah.
also, but we can't refuse anybody. So, and hopefully these people that do come through, they're all, I'm going to say 99% of the people that come through are regulars.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you get somebody that comes through, may have an out-of-state license plate, but you never know. And sometimes they come back, but yeah, they have to fill out paperwork because we have to, just like us.
Sure.
We have to register so they know who's volunteering.
Right.
Right.
So, but yeah, we have quite a few. I mean, the last pantry we had over 140 families.
Wow.
Now, is it still all drive-through?
Yep.
Okay, so you're preparing a bag and you just hand it to them,
Actually, we have a box of canned goods, then we have a bag of dry goods, and then if we get fresh vegetables, breads, eggs, fruit, and stuff like that, we have that package too. So they get a fairly good amount of food.
Good.
Nice.
So it's nice. Good. I mean, we don't do gallons of milk and stuff like that like they do with the high school thing when they drop off the boxes there. They get dairy stuff. I mean, we'll have dry milk or small container milk that's not has to be refrigerated,
like Parmalat or
something like that.
Yeah. I remember having Parmalat once. They had it Better Value years ago.
Yes.
Had it, used to sell.
Yes. We had it. We had gotten some, and it was on the shelf when we lost power. We used
It's a little difficult.
It's weird. There's nothing like taking milk out of the cupboard.
Yeah. How's that milk? Well, it's been sitting there for 2 years, but tasty.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to sneak out. I got to get back.
Thank you for
asked
coming
me
by.
to come this morning.
Yeah, I know. It's busting you out, which I like to do,
you do.
Constantly.
We text each other back and forth or message each other too.
But you do a wonderful job. I'm sure that I hope the people and the patrons of the food pantry appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, we have a great group of people, and they all do an awesome job. It's like I said, I'm just a volunteer. You know, and it gives me something to do.
He says it all down. Just a volunteer.
Well, I'll see
it was
you
nice
people
meeting
later.
you.
We'll see you later.
Here, take care.
Thank you, Donna.
Bye, everybody.
That's Donna Langlois. Thanks, pal. He's just one of those good guys.
Yeah.
So, and apparently he's related to Melissa too.
Oh.
Melissa's related to everybody. Everybody. I'm telling you, she's everybody.
She, like originally from here?
I don't really know where she's from. Yes.
Really?
Well, she grew up here, but Danielson area.
Well, I
So-
think there's a lot of in the general area. There's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of
Intermingling.
intermingling.
All right. She goes, oh, here's another thing, Melissa. Getting back to the whole mascot thing. She goes, remember the night we looked up the mascot names, and there was a team called the Orphans.
Oh.
And another called the Zingers.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Orphans.
There are some pretty strange high school mascots that are out there.
Bentley.
Have you ever heard of some of them?
No. Not into sports like you.
No. This is, you don't have to be in sports, to
No,
to do
high school team names aren't
but
a
they're
priority in my life.
well, no, but they're funny.
Yeah,
Some of
but
them are really
there's
funny.
other funny things. I watch you in the morning. That's funny.
Oh my god! Sometimes I would. Jesus, how many pop-ups do I have to endure here?
I have male children that are funny. I have a male husband that's funny.
I've never met your husband.
Oh, he's a character.
How about the Cobden Apple Knockers?
Apple knockers.
That is, they are from Illinois.
Oh my. Maybe they need to update some of these names. I mean,
They do.
They only update the ones that say something about Indians.
I know.
But
in
apple
Sandy, Utah.
knockers-
Yeah.
Apple knockers should be.
How about in Sandy, Utah, the Jordan Beet Diggers?
Beet diggers?
Yes.
Huh.
Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. They host the Boiling Springs Bubblers.
Wow.
Fisher, Illinois, the Fisher Bunnies.
That's kind of cute.
Come on, yeah, but how can you take a
Look at the
football?
bunnies.
How can you take a football team serious? Here come the bunnies!
Oh, yeah.
Hoppity hoppity hop for a
Yeah.
first down.
That's funny.
Let's see, the Monroe Cheesemakers. Where do you think they're from? Wisconsin. Oh boy, from Hoopston, Illinois. It's nothing more than the Hoopston Corn Jerkers.
No.
Yes.
Oh, what does their mascot look like?
I don't even.
What is
an ear of corn?
Corn jerker.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Do you jerk your?
Anyway, let's move on from that really quickly. Yuma, Arizona, the Yuma Criminals.
Really? Oh my word.
I'm walking around going, I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
The Carbon High Dinosaurs. Well, that's not so bad.
Uh-oh. I see the look on your face.
In West Virginia, there's a town called Polka, P-O-C-A.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea?
No.
The polka dots.
No.
Yeah. See, these are things that's like, okay, I don't want my kid to go to that school. Just for that alone. What's your hey Johnny, what's your mascot? The polka dot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
That's funny.
Bring back the Indians. That doesn't mean nothing. So there's just a ton of them. From Effingham, Illinois.
Mm.
It's the Flaming Hearts.
Oh.
Harrison, Arkansas, the Golden Goblins. Not so bad. The Mad Hatters from Hatboro, Horsham, Pennsylvania.
Oh my.
How about the Fredonia Hillbillies?
Oh my goodness.
And they're in New York. Yeah.
Must be upstate.
The Coalinga Horned Toads.
That's not cool.
The Northeast Dubois Jeeps. Like a Jeep. Oh, how about the Hickman Cupies? Because that's actually where the Cupid doll was made. So I guess in town there. Oh boy. And the last one, and we're gonna stay at this one right here. Ready? In Polo, Illinois.
Yes.
The Polo Marcos.
That's horrible.
That is, I mean, who does that?
I don't know.
God.
know.
Madeline says I had to take a double take when her son Brody went to toward Avon. The beaver with wings, the winged beavers. That's like just. Or I mean, somebody thought that was cute, but did they think what the kids have to endure through how many years of that?
Jokes for days.
Oh. Somebody new in the group right now.
Yeah.
By the name of Colby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just threw you under the bus.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't listen to don't listen to her. She doesn't laugh at our jokes. She just shakes her head.
Well, yeah, because sometimes, Colby, they're a little over the top, honey. But mommy loves you.
Aw.
You know what he's going to try and do? He's going to try and get me to say he's my favorite. That's like the biggest game in our house.
But is he?
I do not have favorites. I love them all equally.
That's a line.
See, and I said it with a straight face. I have no favorites.
Come on.
Nope.
I have a favorite oldest child.
Nope.
I have a favorite youngest child, and I have a favorite middle child.
Nope. I won't even go.
Well, I only have one middle child. It's not like I have twins.
I know, but it doesn't work that way.
All right, here are the holidays you should be celebrating that you didn't know that existed in the first place. Before we get into the subject that we wanted to jump into, the one I told you about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Today is World Tourism Day. That's one of them. Today is National Voter Registration Day.
Oh, we get to vote again. Or register.
Well, I guess they wanted to make sure that you voted or registered. We didn't do it. What was last week's? Was Connecticut Registration Day or something?
Yeah.
Voter? Okay, but this is national. I don't know.
I thought
observe the fourth Tuesday in September. That's what I'm saying. Today is National Gay Men's HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
Oh no.
Colby, I must stress this one to you. Today is the when it comes to your mom, it's the National Day of Forgiveness.
Oh, there you go.
Here you go. It's National Crush a Can Day. That makes a lot of sense. How about National Corned Beef and Hash Day?
Ooh, I love corned beef hash.
That sounds good. National Chocolate Milk Day.
Oh, chocolate milk's good.
Yeah, it's Ancestor Appreciation Day. Which
should be every day.
You better appreciate your ancestors because they're the reason why you're here.
Yeah,
because if they didn't do
daily.
Yeah, if they didn't do what they did, then you wouldn't be doing what you do.
Does it also say that it's my oldest son's birthday today?
Another holiday. It's Victoria Lewis Robinson's oldest son's birthday day. So happy birthday. Yes, absolutely. It's right there.
Yeah.
In black and white.
Yep.
What's it? Is that Colby or
Taylor?
Taylor? Oh, so Taylor's your favorite today.
No, you're not tricking me. Not happening, dude.
I'm trying, Colby. I'm trying.
I'm really good at this game.
I got you. On today's morning show host day. So
yay for Mike.
Whoopie-doo.
I see you have a special day.
Let's see. Colby has another comment.
Of course he does.
Says, God, no, I'm just the useful son. The favorite is her oldest.
No.
See, even Colby knows
Stop.
it. Colby knows it. You're getting pissed.
I never should have told him I was doing this.
You said this would happen.
I did. I warned you.
That's okay.
But I didn't think he'd click the link. I thought he'd show up as Facebook user, and I just wanted him to stay that way.
No. He wanted his name displayed.
Of course he did.
So
Colby's a little extra that way.
Well, he's a winged beaver.
Oh, don't even mention that to him.
Why? Oh, jeez. Are we going to get
You'll be blocking him.
Inappropriate?
You'll be blocking him.
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
next subject.
So the real subject matter that I wanted to jump into today, and just because of the fact that it just kind of disgusted me when I saw it. There is I gotta find it here. Where is it? Oh, I probably deleted it.
There you go.
There is something that they are going to go. Here it is. I saw something on Sue Hatfield's Instagram yesterday, and I really just stopped. And I tried to digest this and try to process this. And I just could not come to grips with it. I don't understand this at all. And I don't know if this is just a difference in generations. I don't know. Maybe this generation understands this because I sure as hell do not. You got
Good.
right. All right, so here
Read
it is.
Read it.
The Connecticut Department of Public Health has removed mother and father from documents of expecting parents. So let that sink in for a minute. I'll wait.
That's because reports show that 20% of
Thanks, Carl. That's Carl Luce here dropping by.
20% of one political party thinks men can be pregnant. So there's that.
So how do you guys feel about that in our chat area? The Connecticut Department of Public Health has removed mother and father, those two terms, from documents for expecting parents. Why would they do that? Is this a whole gender thing? Is this a whole gender-related issue?
Somebody must have been offended by something. I think they're taking this too far.
Yeah.
I really think they're taking this too far.
Rich says, time to overhaul the government.
You think?
But let me ask you this. Is this a government thing or is this pressure from a
That's
certain
Department of Health, state of Connecticut?
Facebook user says, who are they catering to?
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the comments. Yeah, see now here they come. Colby says, I'm not going to touch that one because she'll yell at me. Laughing emoji.
You're right, Gobes.
Laura says, what if the expectant parents are a gay couple? 2 women or 2 men? So you put father and father, mother and mother. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I would do, I would think. What if one's trans? Well, then one's the dad and one's the mother. I don't know. I just, the whole thing I don't understand.
It's too far.
I mean,
it's just too far.
Yeah. I still
really
think
is.
there's, I mean, if you have a mother and a mother, that's fine. Whatever, or you have a father and a father.
Well, you need a male and a female to make the actual baby.
Yes.
So
I get that.
Okay. I just want to make sure we both understand that.
I was raised by 2 women.
Right.
So
which is
I mean,
no big deal.
Right.
But to say that
in a time where it wasn't really accepted.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead and finish with your statement. I mean,
no,
you really
just
can.
it just blows my mind that the state of Connecticut would put out something like that. I can't even wrap my head around it.
Here's a comment from Cindy. So basically, if I want to be called a mother, I'm no longer allowed to because someone else doesn't identify that way. Now that's ridiculous. How about some more inclusive options, but don't take them away?
Right.
No, I could understand. I could understand adding options, but taking mother and father away.
Yeah, that's too much.
Hello, non-binary parent.
Right.
I think that's one of the weirdest things.
Removing father and mother from it doesn't change the reality of it. There's still a male and a female involved.
Yeah. Court is the one. Court Kinney says, who are they catering to?
Exactly, Court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't they just put, let's say, all right, look, all right. So, we talk about being accepted or terminology that is accepted or not accepted. In the 80s, there was a TV show, or maybe it was early 90s. It was called My Two Dads.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Greg Evigan was in it from BJ and the Bear. Remember BJ and the Bear? Okay. Now, the whole premise of the show wasn't that they were a gay male couple.
Right.
It was really it's because mom was a whore, and, and they couldn't figure out, and they couldn't figure out who the dad was because the DNA got mixed up. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for saying that, but really, it's kind of what it was. So basically, she was shanking the nasty with both guys at the same time, and they couldn't figure it out.
Right.
So they have My Two Dads.
Yeah.
Right. So, but if you think about it, there's two men living in a in a home with a young girl. But
this is expectant parent brochures or whatever they're using this language in.
Well, let me ask you.
Expectant parent means there was a male involved and a female involved in the process.
Well, yeah. How about how do I want to phrase this? So like the whole My Two Dads thing, right? How accepted in today's society would it be to have two heterosexual straight males raising a teenage girl? Would that nowadays would that be accepted? It may have been accepted 30, 40 years ago, whereas the homosexual male couple maybe not as accepted, sadly enough.
Back then.
Yeah, it's kind of flip-flopped.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Well, I think nowadays people talk more about what's going on in other people's lives than they did back then. We were having a discussion about that last night. Like back when I was a kid, you got spanked. Some parents took it too far. The surrounding families knew what was going on, but they didn't say anything because you didn't say anything.
Right.
Now people can't keep their freaking mouths shut. So everybody knows everybody's business. And that's how we land up with.
That's social media too.
Yeah.
Shayna, the illest. Flip flop for sure. 10 years ago, we were celebrated as women. Today, it's almost like we have to apologize for having a uterus.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I saw this TikTok yesterday. I don't even know how I saw it.
Well, your eyes, maybe?
No. It was like somebody had shared it. And it was I don't know what, maybe somebody becoming transgender or something, had this little glass jar and was bragging that it was her uterus in the jar, and bought a little stand to set the jar on with lights, and it would spin so everybody could see his former uterus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much information we want to put out there.
Court says even when the egg or zygote are donated, they are for health reasons to know the history of the mother and father.
Right. Yeah, you need a male and a female.
Regardless of how, right. I mean,
you can't get around it. Regardless of what one political party thinks, that like 20% of their people think a man can get pregnant.
Even if a male transgenders into a female, they still can't get pregnant.
No.
I mean, I know people that have transgendered from male to female and from female to male. I have never had any conversations with any of these folks about having babies or how You know what I mean? It seems like the people, I don't know what this is like on a broader scale, but the people I've always talked to, they're just worried and concerned on how they perceive themselves, and what they want to be.
Right.
Where society has another picture of it, which may have nothing to do with what the person is actually feeling themselves. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay, so like I know a person that trans from male to female. Not worried at all about being called mother, father. I'm going to have a child. I can't. They're more concerned with how how they feel inside, what they feel that they are.
Right.
And they don't. I think it's more society that makes.
Well, it's everybody putting their nose in everybody else's business.
Right.
I mean, if they want to change their gender, then go for it.
Right.
But keep it to yourself, and I'll keep my stuff to myself, and we'll be good.
Rich says, time to fund mental health more. Do you think that a lot of this is a mental health issue more so than a social issue? That's a hard one.
I think
that's a hard one.
Some of it is mental health, but a lot of it, I think, is this whole we have to be accepting and woke. And so there, like I said, nobody talks about it. Nobody like, do your own thing. I'll do my own thing. I never told someone other than my kids what to do.
Right.
It's not my place.
Right.
So for the government to say to me, you're not a mother, you're whatever words they're going to use. What? You can't tell me I'm not a mother.
I don't understand, because like I said, anybody I've ever spoken to, and it's just mine was, would be a small sample of people that I know personally, but none of them seem to worry about all of the issues that are within society.
I think the issues are being, some of them are being, I don't want to say manufactured, but it is almost manufactured so that it creates more division.
Okay. So who's responsible for the division? Is it the government?
Yeah.
Is it
the government, the media?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the government is very happy that we're in such turmoil right now, because you know what? We're not paying attention to things.
The real things.
Yeah. I think.
All right. Colby, hey, and I appreciate your participation today, even though your mother does not. Because I think the issue is today's generation is too soft. Everyone's feelings get hurt if you look at them the wrong way.
Yep.
Which is true.
Yep.
100%. 100%.
He's talking like an old man. They always say to me, "Oh, Mom, you sound like an old person." Well, guess what?
Shana DeIllist goes on and says, and she said this before too, so I know she definitely feels this way. I agree. Divided we fall, united we stand, and this is a total division mission. I agree.
Yeah, it really is.
So what's the end game? Is it Agenda 2030?
I have no idea.
Is that what's going on here? You talk about Agenda 2030 to some people, and they go, "No, that's nothing." And then you go, "Oh yeah, that's something." You get another, and it's like they're trying to get us.
My husband's one of those conspiracy
theorists.
Oh my God, he drives me nuts. I can tune him out now. We've been together for quite a while, so I can tune him out. But you know what? Some of the things that he said are starting to ring true.
Sure.
It's
weird,
kind of
isn't
scary.
It? Yeah.
I don't want to say Ernie was right, but maybe a little bit.
Rich, who had said more today from his easy chair at home than he does here on the show.
Wait until he loses power and he's stuck in his chair. I can't wait.
Sadistic. You hear that, Rich?
I told Kathy, unplug that thing. Leave him laying there.
Rich says you can control people more when they are divided.
Yep. Definitely.
True.
Mm.
So it's about control.
Yeah.
Control of the masses.
Well, look at our current president is focusing on ultra MAGAs and MAGAs and MAGAs and Trump and MAGAs. Why? Why is he so focused on it? Because it created unity. Make America great again.
Mm-hmm.
Creating unity among people.
Why do we have Super MAGA now? What the hell is a Super MAGA?
That because they're trying to turn MAGA into something bad. You know, if you went in the grocery store,
but some people think MAGA is bad. You know what I mean?
Make America great again.
Yeah, but hold on. Make America great again.
That's what MAGA is.
But under what thought process? You know what I mean? Everybody wants America to be great. If not, get the hell out. But the thing is that under what thought process? There's your division right there. You have Democrats and Republicans gnashing it out, meaning how is America going to become great? That's it. And then they attack. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I want you to go on this one. Go ahead.
So MAGA was obviously a Republican thing.
Yes.
And it was.
I'm a Republican, so just so you know.
But it was creating unity. I mean, if you walk down the street prior to, a couple of years ago, and you saw somebody in a "Make America Great Again" hat, you'd be like, "Yay, spot on."
Mm-hmm.
There was no negativity with it, but now the Democratic Party is trying to turn this all into negativity.
Okay,
like it's a bad thing to be. It's a bad thing to be patriotic.
It's kind of like being a mom or a father. You can't use that now. Yeah, it's bad,
you can't
right?
Be patriotic. You can't be a mom or a dad. You can't carry a gun.
Yep. Let's see. Shayna says, I don't like Build Back Better. It's like Sally sells seashells by the seashore, and none of those geriatrics can even say Build Back Better too many times.
And I can't bend over and pick up seashells either.
I have a hard time with it. I fall right over. Court says they did the same to the group that called themselves the Tea Party.
Yep.
All right. Jennifer, good morning. The other way to lead is by uniting people.
Yep.
And if you spell that differently, it's untying. Anyway, try to create a shared ambition and inspire people to build it with you. Turn it into a life quest. The journey to build something bigger than themselves unites people. America becomes great only if we can share our ideals and get to a platform that moves all of us upward and onward.
True.
And with that,
Very
Jennifer
true.
Gauthier will be running for president. President Gauthier.
Gauthier 2024.
I could see what her slogan, Gauthier G. Nothing but a G.
There you go.
I don't know. And Kathy says, what happened to the good old days when Republicans were just deplorables?
Right.
And as far as running for president, Jennifer says, no. She's like, I get nothing but a G thing. G stands for good. I'm Jennifer, and I'm a G, and G stands for good. See, Jennifer, we can make it anything you want it to be. We'll build it together. Build it and not rip it apart. Jen Gauthier for president.
There you go.
Yes. Speaking of Jen, are you gonna be at the meeting tonight? There's a meeting tonight at the Jewett City Fire Department. The borough of Jewett City had sent out letters and offers to all of the businesses in town. And there's certain criteria that you have to meet or whatever, where they have ARPA funds.
Yep.
And they're going to distribute to businesses that they feel are worthy of it,
Right.
or fit in certain criteria.
Mm.
So tonight they're having a meeting of how to fill out this paperwork.
Right.
So it's like a 6 pages, and it's really not hard. If you just, the first time I read it, it's like I read it really fast. I'm like, oh Jesus, what the hell? And then it's like, what do you mean my DUNS number? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But if you read it nice and slow, it's just a process, and it's like a, I don't know, it's like a fill in the blank. That's all it is. It's pretty easy stuff. So, but anyway, because I've heard other businesses go, God, this is going to be so tough. I'm getting it professionally done. No, I'm just going to go ahead and put what I need.
Right.
It's really all I need. So, but that's tonight. So if you are a local business within the borough of Jewett City, and you got one of those letters, or even if you didn't, come down and to the Jewett City Fire Department. So
it's nice that they're doing that for the local business.
Yeah. Oh, here's an interesting comment.
Uh-oh.
More. I feel that people who are patriotic are also labeled as racists.
Yes, definitely. I've been called that a few times.
I had a young boy. I'll even go say young man. He's 21. Said to me, or no, didn't say to me, because of course he couldn't. He says racist things. And I'm like, the hell are you talking about? Anybody that knows me knows I could give a crap what color anybody is, what anything. I could give a shit. Everybody's their own person. I don't care. And I don't treat anybody different depending on that. Anybody that knows me knows that. And I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back. It's just the way that it is. My mother raised me that way. And see, I don't think racism, is inbred. I think it's taught.
Yeah,
it's not genetic.
No, I taught my kids, and I'll tone it back because we don't want to say bad words on the radio. But it doesn't matter what color someone is. If you're a jerk, you're a jerk.
Yeah, that's very true.
It just really does not matter.
Yeah. So So, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, this is just an excuse because I called this kid out on some of his own bullcrap one day.
Yeah.
And this is what I find is they don't like it.
No.
They all go to racism.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just because, he's Peruvian, okay, it's fine. But I can't remember when the Peruvians were oppressed. Do you?
No.
Ever.
Well, it was funny because we were having a conversation at a meeting, and it was like the racist thing and the white supremacist thing, and they said, if you support our military, if you support our police, if you support the Second Amendment, if that is all part of what they're saying is racist and white supremacist. I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I check all these boxes. My kid was in the military. I have a kid that's a cop. My husband's security, like
division.
And we check all the boxes.
Yeah.
But we're not. But in somebody's mind, they've manufactured that.
I think it's a lot of it is an excuse. It's a reason, because they don't really have any real answer or explanation. Yeah. So like I called this kid out on his crap one day, and now he won't come back to the house because he's
the kid that didn't
uncomfortable.
have the balls to say it to you.
Pretty much, yeah. That's
Well,
it.
What do you expect?
So so he didn't he won't come to the house.
Oh well.
And
it's on him.
Exactly, and it puts pressure on another person, which I think is very unfair. But
that's on him.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. So he's part of a relationship that is associated. I don't want to get into names and stuff like that because that's not important.
Yeah.
But because he feels uncomfortable, all of a sudden now he's going to throw a reason why.
Right.
Not because he doesn't want to admit to his shit.
Right.
But because he doesn't care and he wants to throw something else out. It's kind of narcissistic in a way.
Well, that's what they do. Those types of people, that's what they do.
I don't know. I know you are, but what am I?
And it's really easy to call someone a racist because how are they going to prove they're not, or how are you going to prove they are?
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things that when it flies out there, you just, okay, I'm done.
Right. I don't know. I liked the kid. I really did, until, it turned up, that, look,
it's trash talking you.
Look, I could care less now, but it's like, if you're doing something, whatever, and I say, hey, look, I'm disappointed.
Right.
To me, when I was 21 years old, if somebody in their 50s who you knew was not going to hurt you,
right,
really has, maybe, your best interest in heart as well, I'd say, oh, I'm sorry. What did they do? And how can I, because I would be concerned, what the perception. That's another thing. This generation, they don't care what the perception is,
right,
of older generations.
See, if I ever told one of my kids I was disappointed in them, they would be devastated.
Colby, what do you think?
Absolutely devastated. And I have never ever said something like that to them. But kids nowadays,
I could have gotten beaten, slammed, anything. But if my mother said to me, and I'm so disappointed in you, Michael, I'd be like,
oh, devastating.
No, my mother never beat me.
It's like
but
that.
I'm just saying.
It's like that look that you can give your kids, and they just smarten up.
It's like you're disappointed because your kids don't want to disappoint you.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing.
Yeah,
that's the last thing they want to do.
Yeah,
I mean, and if you tell them that, like, air comes right out of the room.
Yep.
So. Colby says, without a doubt, I'd rather her set my truck on fire than ever say that.
See,
he's a good guy.
He is. Colby's a great kid. He really is. He's my go-to. Like, he's pretty cool. So, he helps me a lot.
Should have heard of trashing you before we went on there.
Oh, no.
But,
no. All I said was, if Facebook user pops up, don't put Colby's name up there. Because God only knows what's going to come out of his mouth.
Did it all on his own.
But you're doing good, Colby. Thank you.
So, yeah. So, I just think that whole...
And it's funny because he sounds like he's an old man. He's 29. Like, he's not,
But I couldn't get over... Sue Hatfield's comment, and not that Sue said anything wrong. She goes, the Connecticut Department of Public Health has removed mother and father from documents for expecting parents.
Expecting parents. I mean, like.
So basically, I think maybe what they're saying is expecting parents aren't necessarily a mom and a dad. They're not saying who made the child. I'm playing devil's advocate.
And I get that, but you know what?
Stop. My two dads.
Stop. Just stop. Like, this is going way too far. They've just got to stop.
It could happen.
Just got to stop.
Oh, I think that's messed up. Don't get me wrong. I think that is absolutely messed up. I'm just flipping to the other side for a second and say, wait a minute, hold up. In today's society, you can have mother and mother. You can have non-binary parent.
I was watching one of those. It was a coverage of one of the protests about Roe v. Wade.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a man holding a sign and said, I have a right to have a baby. Or no, I have a right to terminate my pregnancy. What is he saying? It's something. And I'm like, dude, you can't even get pregnant.
Yeah.
You don't have a right to terminate your pregnancy. You can't get pregnant. Yeah. They're giving. It's gone too far.
She goes on to say, mothers are mothers and fathers are fathers, and no bureaucrat at the Connecticut Department of Public Health can change that.
Exactly.
Here's some of the comments just on her post. Sad situation, one person says. Another person says, really? That's insane. And one person just comes out and says, we suck.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these people? Playing games with words doesn't change reality. Isn't that kind of what you've been talking about?
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
yeah. Well, let's see here. These people are thinking that this is progress, but in reality, we're going back thousands of years, denying all science and evolution of nature.
Yep. See, there are smart people in Connecticut.
Some people said, one guy goes, what the what? That was insane. This is the plan to make everything gender fluid.
Yeah.
It is unscientific as there is only XX or XY chromosomes in the human body.
Yeah, thank you. These are my people.
These are my peoples.
See, now if all these people get out and vote in November, maybe we can change something in our state.
It ain't easy being green. So that was from Sue Hatfield, who's local, who's a Grizzle girl, as a matter of fact. Now doing big things on a state level. So.
Yep.
Anywho. All right, Victoria. You did it.
I did it. All by
You did a
myself.
great job.
All by myself.
Huh?
Here all by myself.
See? There was a method to my madness.
See?
Si, senor. Anyway, thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Oh, Thursday. You got time Thursday?
I don't know. I got to check.
All right, let me know.
Okay.
So Victoria will be here with us Thursday. Anyway, tomorrow Paul Lash will be back once again. Apparently people love Paul.
I love Paul.
Yeah, he's a good guy for
He's
sure.
a good guy. Even though he's a cat person.
He's a good guy. And I love Paul coming in because he gives, and you too. I mean, you give a unique view. You do, and it's good. It's good to have
a bad way.
No, not at all. It's another voice, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and for the longest time, we've had just males, in here, and once in a while we'd have a smattering of women come in and stuff like that. I didn't like that, but I couldn't find anybody that would come in on a regular basis. So Kathy, has started to come in a little more.
Yep.
Can't right now because she's taking care of Rich. Yeah, and you, and I just think it's awesome, and I'm really happy that you do come in. So because I think you add a wonderful element to the show because you like no frills with you, man. You're coming at you.
I am what I am.
All right, Victoria, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hopefully we'll see you Thursday, depending on your schedule too.
Yes.
All right, Paul, tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.
You buy better. Better with Burns. Much better. So much better with Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better with Burns. You buy better with Burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency knows your insurance needs can change with almost every season. The snowblowers get tucked away, and the motorcycles, boats, and jet skis come out to play. Give yourself a minute. Stop. Think about what new or changing exposures are happening to you. Then call the Burns Agency. Over the phone, in person, or online, we're here for all your policy needs. Or better yet, give us a chance to earn your business with our top-notch customer service, strong coverage options, and unbeatable pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
You buy better. Better with Burns. Much better. So much better with Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better with Burns. You buy better with Burns. You buy better.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to